more game today. Sigma versus Alliance is coming up in just 15 minutes. But speaking of Sigma, what do they need to change? What went wrong? Be
Roster?
nice.
Draft.
Well, the question is when you ask what went wrong. I mean, obviously the point on which you could say they lost the game is when they go into Roche and they get ultra killed by Furion. I would say the game was pretty much lost at that point. Because now you have FaZe Midas on MSS at what, like 8 or 9 minutes into the game?
Yeah,
And
stop of wizardry.
the problem is, if any other hero gets like an ultra kill, you think, okay, well that sucks. He just gets like a free item. But the thing is with the Prophet, is the Prophet has a point in the game where the early game is supposed to be the one point where he isn't actually able to do a whole heck of a lot. And a Midas gets him to where he wants to be way faster. And he had like a book 3, I want to say probably like 5 minutes after that. And then the game was over. Like, there was just no way they could stop it. But Luna was punished horribly by the mass amount of just creeps they were able to push with. Like, they're going with the wave, they're going with Chen creeps, you have Treants. You can't Eclipse. And you're not high enough level to have any items, so you just stand there and you watch all your towers die.
Even the Wolfman was chasing her like 1v1, and she was like, I can't pop my clutch.
A push-centric lineup that I think that Sigma felt so pressured to stop that Roshan that they felt like, oh my god, if they get this, we just lose.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like, yeah, that probably would have happened anyway, but it might have taken longer. You know, maybe your Luna gets an item before they start pushing your high ground, but didn't even get that far.
Go big or go home, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I figured they were going to lose mid-game, but I didn't think they were going to lose mid-game. Like, actually lose.
Lumi, Shane, where are Sigma mentally right now?
Shock.
Do they care? Do they want to win? Are they going to come back?
I'm sure they want to win.
I think they'll ban Lycan. I think they should ban Lycan. Because it's with... And they saw it coming as well. They started... they picked the Chen, and then they still didn't really pick that much counter push at all. I don't know what
Important question. Did Pycat die at all this game?
I don't think
check
so.
that out right now.
We could check
By
that
the way, when it was that late in the draft, they what, 4th pick Chen?
Yep.
So what could, in the pool could they have reliably picked at that point that would have given them sufficient counter push to stop that kind of a push?
Did they have Luna already?
Did they have their mid?
They had Luna.
Did they have their mid?
They had Invoker, yeah, he was second pick.
Okay.
When was Luna picked? 3rd?
Wait,
So-
was Luna 3rd pick? I don't actually remember
You
now.
can see, can't you, on your magic
Well,
page?
I refreshed already, so I lost.
So yeah, he lost all the draft.
Lost the power.
But I know the Invoker for sure was picked early, because he always is.
Yeah.
And
Do you
I
think...
want to say the Luna was too.
Maybe you get a Jakiro and spam Micropire.
Liquid Fire.
Yeah.
Good for...
He didn't die that game, by the way.
Slow the damage.
Pardon?
Pycat did not die. He was 2-0 and 8. And I'm gonna quickly check the drafting.
Apparently you can't kill Pycat.
So, 3 games,
No death.
No deaths.
0 deaths.
Yeah, but he has Aegis. All of them.
Yeah.
And he's playing the Lycan man.
Even as a 4th staff.
That was to push people out of the well.
Standing exists and die. Nobody ranting about him. Or raving about him.
Well, he had a very tough early game, actually.
He had like
Yeah,
3
he did.
CS 5 minutes in.
The problem that I had with Sigma's draft isn't necessarily that they picked a team that was very easy to get pushed into. Wow, they didn't, actually.
Yeah, so they first... Sigma picked Invoker, Dazzle, Bat Rider, which is fine.
So they picked Luna 4th.
They picked Luna after the...
There's a Chen pick here, I think.
Disruptor. After the Disruptor.
Yeah.
And then this
Okay.
is where they picked Luna.
So-
no, they picked Shreen.
They picked Luna
The
last.
last pick Luna... Okay.
Okay, so that was just a bad draft.
So as soon as we saw Lycan, Puck, and Disruptor, you know a push is coming. I would have picked Keeper
Well-
or Earthshaker.
Let's be fair.
You
At
see,
that
like,
point-
But you need a carry.
you see
At that point, you see Lycan and you're like, okay, they can push. But are they going to go
instead
hard
of the
push?
tree.
Because Puck and Disruptor aren't pushers. They're just solely for getting picks. I mean,
Yeah,
more or less.
fair enough.
Okay. So at this point in the draft, you have Shadow Wave because they had 4 heroes, and you have Firefly, I guess, to clear the wave, right? I mean, that's it. So Dog just goes, okay, yeah, we're gonna pick Chen, and we're just gonna kill all your buildings.
And then you pick Luna into the Chen,
Yeah.
which makes 0 sense.
What about
So I think they just
Gyrocopter or
outdrafted
something?
them.
Like instead of Luna? Was Gyro banned? No. Would that work
Well,
better than
Gyro
Luna?
doesn't really clear the wave that fast until he gets items. Same thing that happened in the first game.
what about you
Now we were
get
playing
Safe Lane
against
Death
Empire.
Prophet?
Well,
You need a really, really spammy nuke on a hero that's gonna get experience early.
Death Prophet.
Yeah, but maybe.
Coddle is...
Death Prophet. Coddle is okay, but he would be like...
Farming Cuddle.
No,
Yeah.
no, put him instead of tree.
No,
They have,
yeah, pick Hollow instead of Tree.
yeah.
Oh, the tree came after the Chen?
No, after Disruptor.
Well, but like you have to...
Yeah.
After the Chen, you have one pick, and it has to be your carry. What carry do you pick?
Not Luna.
Not Luna. Absolutely clear on that.
I would still be okay with Gyro, to be honest. Like
Gyro's
cooldown.
fine.
Just to fight with?
Call down the creeps, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to get BKB first, because with 2 Necro Book down, like Call Down and Flak just kills you. So you just have to get BKB first, which is a game-losing item because you don't have enough damage to
You have
justify.
dazzle, so you get them shallow grave.
So you're saying, hey, I need to call down and flak, and then they grave at 100% HP.
See, here's the problem. I think they ran to the situation where their initiation needed a blink dagger, right? So they had a Bat Rider, and Korea was playing it, and he's like, okay, I need a blink. So if you have a hero that needs a blink, you can't really pick a hero who wants to fight that much, because if, say for instance, Dog get to the lane as 5, Rocket Barrage isn't doing anything against that push.
Nope.
Flight Cannon won't do anything until he has farm.
Yep.
So if you can't force a fight with a Gyrocopter beforehand,
Chrono.
you mean Void.
Yeah, but
Chrono
drop a
man.
No, Chrono on Gyrocopter. Replace it.
What?
Yeah, but
But then you wouldn't have Call Down,
but that's fine.
which is
You just
arguably
kill.
a better skill for that situation.
Yeah.
Just jump in and be like, yo, Chrono motherfuckers.
And then you punch someone
could.
3 times.
Yeah.
I think something like Shadow
Like-
Rays from Shadow Fiend.
SF could have been
Shadow
okay.
Fiend
Fata.
is nice, yeah.
We seen Fata in that situation last time when Sigma was getting pushed down very hard. Remember that?
Yeah, just triple raise everything.
Yeah.
What about
No, I-
Sniper and you kill people from afar? No, I wasn't even...
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel.
Well, I didn't want to go there, but now that you actually made a joke for me, thank you.
It's a good spell. I wasn't listening to what you guys were talking about
It's
earlier.
fine.
Okay, let's take some tweets. We got you guys telling us some stuff.
Tell us your stories.
Tell us your stories in
Let
140 characters.
Okay. David Griff, 1996. If you could have any item from Dota, what would it be? Same with a character to be friends with.
Boots of travel.
Mask of Madness.
Boots of Travel would be really good.
Boots of Travel, no, yeah, no
Like,
contest.
It's a win.
But you have to TP to an ally, though.
Especially if it's on a 1-minute cooldown.
But you can
Yeah.
only travel to your things you own.
That's your
I
house.
Just leave stuff every year.
What if you like, say you had Boots of Travel, right? You travel all over the world.
You can
like,
travel to your
once.
friends. And I have friends everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And then you travel there.
Why don't they defriend you half?
Half.
On
Well, the
Facebook.
telephone cancels. Just say, here,
Well, you gotta wait
1
a
minute.
minute. I mean, who's got that kind of time?
But yeah, Andy's going. Yeah, you just go everywhere once, put some stuff down.
Right. Like
Do you want to have
you're
the
like a
money?
dog, right? You just like pee everywhere.
Minus?
You're like, I
Hand
can
of
come
money
back
would be
here.
a second choice. Like, I don't like this guy.
Whoa. I'm not a creep. You can't do it to me.
Well, I mean, there are crips in this
I'll
world.
take Blink Dagger. Just be like, superhero-esque.
Handamitis.
Hand of money is good.
Shadowblade.
Divine
The
Rapier.
cooldown's so long.
Well, it's
Every 30 seconds,
Yeah,
guys.
but it's like in real life, that's not much.
Yeah, real life Shadowblade, man. That's easy.
So the thing is, I think
You
Shadow
don't only go
Amulet.
to like goals.
Shadow Amulet.
Shadow Amulet. You just
stay in
stand
place.
somewhere and you just go invisible and just chill. Because Shadowblade has a long cooldown, but Shadow Amulet, you can just stay there for a while.
And you get attack speed.
You can chill.
You can't move.
It's no problem. Just relax. Just watch the world go by invisibly.
That's kind of what we do as gamers anyway.
it is. It really is.
What was the next question?
No, the other question is like, which character would you want to be friends with?
friends with.
I guess Bitlord, even like Abyssal Underlord.
Because he could take you.
He can take me same reason, right?
Why not Wisp then?
Because
You can
yeah,
only be there for 12 seconds, or he can leave you there.
well, I can leave me. Yeah, like can you take me? Yeah, sure.
Come back and get you.
And then you call him like, hey, can you pick me up? They're like, whoa, grab me, whoa. I think
Man,
that's
see,
good.
global abilities are even OP in real life, man.
Yeah.
What about Brewmaster? Because he'd always just have the party come with him.
Task
true.
Task will take you to the party. Like, let's double.
But what about like auras as well? You know. Like,
See, you would like
What does an aura mean? What does an aura mean in real life?
What is would a Crystal Maiden's mana aura
Well,
just give you more energy?
It's called Brilliance Aura. And
Or make you
Warcraft 3,
brilliant.
So you'd be smarter.
I'd be friends
I'm
with
already
Crystal
very
Maiden.
shiny and brilliant. You know.
On the
We'd
outside.
make snowmen
Oh, that's
together.
a tough one.
Okay, I guess.
From Adrascal, good job. The commentary was fine.
How does it feel? Meh. You said it.
I don't care. It's like,
Passive aggressive.
it's fine.
It's a fine.
It's fine.
It's
What
a fine
tweet.
compliment. Oh wow. Peter Vervloet or something like that. With Windrunner's win rate falling off in pubs and competitive, what could be done to make her viable again?
She's still viable.
She's still
I think she's
viable.
still really
Yeah, she's
viable.
viable.
You know that game where Funnick picked Puck? Windrunner was probably better there. Just better wave clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More stun.
I think when games evolve as well, though, a lot of pro teams will, as they get kind of more mature, they end up picking what is more stable. And I just feel that Windrunner, Shackle, is not a constant, guaranteed. You know, it's not stable. Yeah. Like if you hit a good one, you're like, yes, we won a team fight. If it doesn't latch, you're like, okay.
Sometimes it just doesn't even work at all.
So
Like,
the way I've always seen pro games kind of evolve, people just get more and more stable. So they're like, we're better than the other team. Let's not get the random element.
So that's why no one picks Ogre Magi, for example.
Like when you pick Ogre Magi, you don't actually have a stun thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to get a multicast, right?
Yeah,
it's
you
just
do.
for the
Otherwise,
stun.
you don't.
No, it's only for the stun. And for the,
You believe?
You have to believe.
I think the buff
I
is really...
actually see Windrunner currently as like a weaker version of Shadow Shaman because her ultimate actually push very differently from Mass Serpent Wards, but it has the potential built in.
Except that Shadow Shaman is a god-awful laner.
And has no
Yeah.
escape.
Only either mid or safe lane.
Well, Shadow Shaman has way better disables, arguably a better nuke.
And they also have a really good save ability.
and is
Like
also
the disabling.
285 base move speed.
Yeah, but I see Windrunner support being a very viable thing, especially with the ultimate getting better.
I think it's just like people kind of forget sometimes about certain heroes.
They do.
Like,
It's trendy. Like, it just happens.
yeah. They're like, oh, Windrunner was actually really legit. Let's pick her.
Yeah.
And
All right.
It's like we like to think that we've gotten to a point where we know better now than we used to, but we really don't.
you just described life, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the second you think you're the smartest person in the room, man, you dumb as hell.
Or you just leave the room and find a new room.
Yeah, you can just
An empty
or a
room.
room with nobody in it. Yeah. There you go.
room.
But no, it's
Shadow
true.
Armor on you.
Whoops, this is fucking awesome.
Okay, so Sigma versus Alliance will be starting soon. We've met Sigma once, but we'll meet him again and talk about their stand-in. How's their stand-in doing, guys?
It's not looking great.
CryoJ struggled. That's one way to put it.
He didn't really lose his lane that hard against MSS. There was like a couple creep difference. I mean, you can't really judge the guy on him getting an ultra kill in the Roshan pit. That wasn't really on Creo.
Yeah.
Nope.
And to be honest, if he hadn't gone and stopped that Roche when he did, then they would have had the Aegis much earlier. Although I guess that would have stopped the ensuing team fight. Yeah, it was his fault. 100%
He
on
got
him.
know.
solo killed by Misery on Chan as well.
Yeah. He went over the river with the Firefly, got double Centaur stomped, tomatoed, and then bam, his faith was tested. Found it lacking.
It's okay. He got like some anxiety first game, but now he's like,
Loosey goosey.
yeah, loosey goosey. I think that's exactly the word I was looking for. It's like Arteezy. Doesn't he have to like play a few games before actually any kind of game to warm up? Maybe Creo didn't get
maybe.
to. I think he does. And maybe Creo just felt that way. Like he didn't get to practice, play his couple pubs. So now he's actually
No,
warm.
he actually played fine.
Can you
Except for the one.
do you ever hit the zone in Dota?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Don't hit the zone. What did the zone do to you?
There are some days, but I'm not a warm-up player though. Like after my first game, I know if I'm going to play bad or good the whole day. Like I just feel it, and then it's like I'm either going to have a good
Any
day.
pre-game rituals?
Yeah, I log into Dota.
That's also good. Hey,
that's pretty good.
Lumi has a pre-casting ritual.
That's really...
Does
Yeah.
he? Do you?
Yeah.
He brushes his teeth
All the time.
before every cast.
He brushes his teeth before casting.
That's just being hygienic. It's
No,
not really
he
a
gets-
ritual.
he gets
Whoa,
his-
I brush after I wake up as well, but I just brush again.
Really?
Yeah, it's...
I don't wanna-
You cannot never see him walking around in there with
That's
that.
like-
Yeah, with a,
That's like a very sensible.
No, it's because
Ritual.
you explain it.
I think when you're having a refreshing breath, like I feel better while casting. It's just for me, but
Okay.
other
No,
people
that's
benefit.
fair. That's fair.
Smell-o-vision.
I'm not saying it's wrong or right, but if that's what he likes,
It
man.
must be a good feeling as well when you cast, you know?
It's like better than those people who watch like sports and only wear like the one pair of underwear that they've never washed or something.
No,
I had friends like that, man. It's not good.
why
not
would you
good.
subject yourself to that?
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying though. Like as a ritual for anything, like that's.
They must
I mean,
be so bad.
at some
into
point,
it.
at some point, their team has to lose, and that's when you stop the ritual.
That's
right?
when you wash them.
Yeah, so I hope they really like very bad teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Alliance are going to be playing today, which is good. Good to see Alliance in action. So far, they're fourth. They're 4-1, I believe.
4-2. They lost to Dog.
4-2. Oh, yeah, that's correct.
to Dog. I think.
Loda, S4, Admiral Bulldog, EGM, and Ake. Yeah, they lost
5-2.
their last game.
5-2. They're 5-2.
Yeah, I think they're 5-2.
Yeah, 5-2 sounds okay. But they have this guy who has Loda's.
Yeah.
Cup.
He's been playing Diablo. EGM and Sing Sing are in my Diablo guild.
Terrible
really?
guild.
Yeah. Huh?
Terrible guild. I haven't got any items yet. Every time an item drops for me, it's Jim's like, give me that.
Yeah. It's a great guild. So I'm rooting for EGM. I had to carry him. Hopefully he can carry the rest of his team. We'll see what happens. Game is live.
Yep.
Last game of today. Best of luck to both teams. I really want Sigma to do something good, but against Alliance it's going to be tricky. So let's see how it goes down.
I actually like the way they began the draft this time, because I think Nyx Assassin is going to do really well against Dazzle and Bat.
Well, yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I mean, Dazzle's an it hero. And to be totally honest, I think Nyx against any team is good. Like, just having a stun and...
High burst damage.
Yeah,
a Ravage built in.
Very high burst damage. And not a lot of heroes who can play in the offlane offer what kind of presence on the map he does. And it's also something to be said for being able to make supports commit to buying detection for you. And you have to buy sentries against the Nyx. You absolutely have to. So every single push, they're going to be down, like, another 200 gold, even if nothing happens.
It's kind of a hero that kind of forces you to play in a certain way as well.
Yeah.
Like,
would you say that Nyx Assassin is just a better version of Bounty Hunter? It feels like they do fairly similar things.
They do similar things, but the difference is Bounty Hunter actually doesn't have solo kill potential that good on his own. Like maybe against heroes that
is a better version of that then.
Right, well, he's a better version of being able to get the kill. But the thing about Bounty Hunter is that in fights, he is much easier to actually execute. Where say you have to hit like a big stun, right? Like you have to hit like a Phonics stun, like 3 or 4 heroes.
Okay,
that's way harder. But the Bounty Hunter can just throw out a track, and then your team runs 20% faster.
And team fight contribution done, right? Is that what?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much his only function. And of course, if you get kills, it's even better. So I think actually in bigger fights, arguably Bounty Hunter could be better. And then I think in the smaller fights, Nyx is probably the better one to have, just in terms of ensuring you'll win the fight.
Okay.
I really like the synergy between AA and like a lot of heroes, just because of the global presence of his ulti. Like especially with Nyx, you can like invis up and find someone, and AA can blow them up. I think they have like ridiculous synergy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, AA in general is just
amazing.
He's a hero, man. Yeah. He's a good hero.
He is a hero.
And the other thing too is they have Command Aura, and they also not Command Aura. What is it called? Like
Vengeance Aura.
Vengeance Aura. Yeah, okay. Shout out to Warcraft 3. But they're gonna have Aura and Chilling Touch.
Are they gonna try something similar?
It's gonna hurt bad, man.
To what happened to them in the last game? Are they gonna pick up a Chen? Sigma or Enchantress actually.
They can't. I mean, they can.
You could do Carry Revenge.
Carry Revenge, yeah, but that's literally what they would have to do.
Ooh.
But they're gonna go Spectre. Okay, so pick Spectre into Naga
straight away as well. Like
I don't think like Sigma a lot of times they just don't give a damn. Like they pick
really
Luna into Chen. Like,
but the other thing too is a lot of teams have different reasonings for picking heroes. So the thing that I immediately think of when I see Spectre into Naga Siren is, okay, you haunt the Naga Siren songs. Your haunt does nothing.
Yep.
Like it does actually nothing.
Well, here's the thing. Matt didn't even process the fact that there's a Naga Siren pick because it was an immediate pick.
Yeah.
Like, he was spamming Spectre no matter what.
No, he had to have known. Like he had to have known the inherent risks. He had to know that there could potentially be an aggressive lane coming out, but they have an AA. So if there's an aggressive lane, then I think that Alliance would not want to do that, right? Like they would probably just lose because of Chilling Touch, and they have a stun. So yeah, Alliance are going to be the ones who are going Chen here, which I don't really find that surprising given the fact that we just said they're probably going to be dodging Sigma's lane. And the best way to actually pressure a Spectre is to kill the offlane tower pretty much as fast as possible, maybe even go 2, and then just start pressuring other lanes.
Here's a guess. I think Alliance will push, and I don't think Sigma will be prepared for it.
Well, the Lycan spin.
And also they have AA, who's not too bad against pushes. Like if AA ultis you before Chen Hand of Gods, I'm pretty sure you have to go back.
Well, I mean, Chen's creeps are such high HP that they could just shrug off the...
Yeah, isn't a Centaur like 1300 life with
If you
max
have
level
max,
of Holy
yeah.
Persuasion?
But it's not so much the Centaur, it's the rest of your heroes. Like you're gonna have a Spectre haunting it on top of that.
Yeah, but in order to get an AA blast that big, you have to be sitting in the base. Like, you have to be literally in the well, which you're not going to be in the well the whole game. Although sometimes I wish my teammates would do that. The next time we play, you're sitting in the well.
Can I play
When
AA?
you're going to get 6,
And then just sit in
and
the
then
well.
you're just going to sit in the base.
How do I get it?
You know, they should actually make it so Ice Blast kills give you EXP, you know?
If you get the kill, it does.
Does it?
Yeah, you can get global experience if you get the kill, no matter what.
Here's the thought. What if Hero got passive XP?
A hero, like just made a hero.
No. Like, oh, you know how you get passive gold?
Whoa. That's like that other game.
Just getting passive experience.
Is that like Hero to Storm?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you get some sort of passive experience.
No, it's not passive experience. The
It's
experience
global
is shared
Yeah.
from everyone. So
How
like
will that change though if you get passive experience? Let's say you just amp down the experience that creeps get.
I think it'd actually make roaming better.
Yeah, support heroes in general.
Yeah, you could roam way easier because like a lot of the trouble when you roam, if you don't get the kills, you're like level 1. But if
I
you
think people would just play greedy. It's like, we're getting experience anyway. Why would we roam? Just fucking.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting Dairycraft point. But we're gonna see Viper. Hey, does Viper counter push? Nope.
you can stand in the middle of them.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
no.
Ripped towers, ripped in pieces.
I like how we're all just sold on, oh, they lost. It's over, man.
Come on, Sigma.
I think the Viper is not that terrible of a pick, to be honest.
Viper actually doesn't do that great against Batrider, does he? Because he has really low turn speed. I've seen S4 destroy Viper a good few times.
Yeah, it's like if you have enough stacks, you can actually fly into him and you can just run around in circles.
Ring a Rosie.
And he can never hit you. Bruno's got like that inquisitive, I don't know what's going on face. It's really good. It's like really good. So, what are your thoughts, Shane? What are you thinking here? You thinking you're gonna say what we're thinking?
No.
No. Okay.
Maybe.
Well, what are we thinking?
Lumi's thinking about what we're having for food on the way home.
Oh god, there's only one
yeah.
thing we can have on the way home.
McDonald's.
No, we can actually go to town and get some.
What is open?
Everything for us.
Stop lying.
I can just.
Like, it's getting out of control, man.
If Alliance wins in 20
I feel
minutes.
like we're gonna have to have like an intervention.
I phoned the right person, and we got anything going on. Like people tweet at Draskil.
iPhone
Places to go at 10:30
In Stockholm.
in Stockholm, maybe 11.
That serve lots of meat.
That serve.
Isn't there like a kebab place somewhere?
Oh, that sounds amazing.
That's
right?
like
does sound
the
amazing.
answer to that is yes.
Well, I know. I'm sure there's a kebab place in Stockholm. Also, I'm covering your screen.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah.
How do you think Spectre, AA, and Venge do against the Lone Druid?
Not good.
Well, here's the thing. If the Chen and the Dazzle are behind, then AA ult Spectre ulti will totally decimate them. So Sigma has a team that's really good at playing from ahead.
Seconds to battle.
So if you get ahead with Sigma, you're grand. Like, you're doing it, right?
Grand.
So if it happens, great. Do they have the laning phase that's going to allow them to get ahead? Questionable.
I think Viper wins his lane. Like, always.
Yeah, well, of course, he'll win his lane. Well, maybe not win-win, but he'll do good.
Out CS.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just looking at this lane. I'm saying AA normally very good at zoning out off lane
The
because of
battle
chilling touch. You just
begins.
can't stand there and take the damage. Bear don't give a damn.
Well, he kind of does give it down,
No.
especially early game.
If
He's
you
not.
don't waste your chilling touch to hit my bear 3 times,
Get the haste bear.
fine.
Go,
Well, I mean,
Bobo.
is it really a waste if you could never get a kill anyway?
Oh no. Bobo, wake up.
Oh, hello.
It's hibernating, man.
The gang tank boys.
See the chilling touch.
It does nothing.
It's like whatever.
No, look, he's under 1,000 HP. He has to
Okay.
send it back to base.
All right, now your chilling touch is gone for 40 seconds. Now he wins the lane. So you tell me, what does that actually do?
Well, the
Okay,
bench can
Emerald
come back.
Bulldog, if he dies here then. Emerald Bulldog.
See? Chilling touch.
That's nothing to do.
No, you're
with
wrong.
chilling touch.
You're wrong. The chilling touch made him overconfident.
It's a
He's
thing.
like, it's fine. There's no chilling touch. I can win. Help.
Okay, how does S4 have 3 CS against a Viper
Viper.
on the first wave?
Miss yes.
Dude, napalm. Big damage. Extra damage, 10.
Yeah, but does another toxin give you 16 bonus damage on creeps? No, it's more than that. It's 20. Yeah, because it's half effective on creeps, right?
Yeah.
If they're literally at red health. And it doesn't help you getting denies.
Fata not having a great time.
Oh,
Here
Fata.
comes the sticky icky. Run around the trees, buddy.
Sticky, icky.
It's a sticky icky, man. Here comes the tomato.
Slap. Yep, Tessa Faith not aligned
said
just
that.
yet.
Oh, no. We need to change
An aggro drag from S4. Holy shit.
Well, S4 still got the first split, so.
Yeah.
And the Viper died first, which means he didn't get experience with the Chen kill.
Alright, for those of you guys that are maybe a little bit new to Dota, S4 basically attack command the shit out of that tower to draw the aggro. Or the hero, Fata.
Either or.
Yeah, either or.
Towers are so finicky sometimes, man. Like, if you A-click and you're moving back on a friendly unit, it should always drop aggro, but it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I think that's what makes it cool, you know?
How does that make it cool?
Surprise.
It's
factor.
like, okay, you buy a lottery ticket and you're supposed to win the lottery,
Oh,
like
but-
for whatever reason. It's like,
It's like
oh, it just
having-
doesn't work this time.
No. It's like having
It's fine.
attack damage range.
He can
it's like
stand
having
in
the
the-
uphill mischance.
He can stand in the fire. And
And cancel the region.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay having a little bit of RNG.
Sometimes towers hold a grudge. That's all I'm saying.
I think uphill misses are okay, but I don't think the tower just randomly not dropping aggro is okay. Because that actually changes the execution of a gank.
You know what happens?
There's
It's not arbitrary. It's not random. The thing is that the tower checks before attacking.
Before the shot, right?
So if you like attack click and random hero.
So the order is like hero, creep, tower.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of ways to actually like make that formula go crazy, right? If you attack outside of tower range and you walk in tower range and start attacking, or versus if a creep starts attacking and then you attack after.
The thing is that sometimes you can lose aggro because you were a-clicking a hero, but then you issue the move command, and just when the tower was about to attack, it looks at you and like, oh, he's not a-clicking a hero, he's moving.
Yeah.
That's the same like reasoning why you move attack a tower, move attack, so that you don't get aggro, and a creep gets aggro instead of you. Because at the moment that when the tower is shooting, you're moving, you're not attacking. So the tower is like, oh, I have to hit the creep. And you can, as a melee hero, keep hitting.
Yeah.
So it's not random, it's just like a little bit more complicated than it looks.
Yeah, but sometimes you take like 2 or 3 shots and you're like, you've been a-clicking a creep on your side and running away for like the last 4 seconds.
It also has to do with what's closest as well a little bit, I think.
Proximity is only if all the other things are irrelevant.
And the tower doesn't change aggro if nothing else is attacking her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
Why is it a her?
It's a her.
it's La Torre in Spanish. It's a her.
So it's feminine.
Yeah, I don't know why things have a feminine and a masculine Spanish, but they all do.
And French as well, isn't it? La and le.
Yeah. I don't know. I know it's really weird for for English speakers that things have a gender.
Well, I mean, there are
Cars,
feminine and
boats.
masculine words in English too.
Cars and boats, like a lot of people call cars her. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. And like boats, they always have female names.
Yeah.
Yep. Bottom lane, they're setting it up, man. They want it.
They need it. Boom and grind.
You can't.
It's going to be a double wave and a catapult on the tower too, so it should be a pretty easy gank. They're going to throw the spectral dagger really early.
Whoa.
Here comes the howl. Chilling touch as well. Oh, he's so dead.
Oh, explode.
So a combination of that smoke gank, the fact that he doesn't really have a ward in the enemy jungle. Bulldog's only a level 2. Meanwhile, if you look at the other side of the map, Haas level 5 already. Because Chen is spending his time ganking and farming. There's a very deep ward for him to see.
He's stacking creeps actually. Is he? Yeah, he is. Come on, Chen.
Actually, if they could get a second kill on Emerald Bulldog, this is huge. Because there's no bear summon for a long, long time.
Yeah, it's really hard though. Like, killing him behind the tier 1 makes sense because there's actually a path that just goes right behind the tower. Yeah, he's pulling the creeps away. He's like, stop hitting my tower, you jerks.
Is under attack.
I think he could have actually kept going with that bear. I think it was too fast.
Is he in experience range? Emerald Bulldog's getting all the mini XP.
Experience range right now is like 1 million, so...
It's 1,300.
1 million.
1 million, yeah.
What's bear range? 1,100 is it?
What?
What's bear range? It's
Leash range?
Lich is 1200, I think. You can probably check in the bear thingy. I don't know.
There's like a UI thing where you can see how far away you are.
Moves 1100 distance away.
Yeah. But yeah, some people who play Lone Druid a lot, they use that.
But it's disabled now.
Yeah, you can't use it
Oh, you
anymore.
can't use it
Yeah,
anymore.
you can't use it anymore.
Oh.
Like it's kind of considered a cheat, I guess.
It is kind of a cheat.
The
It
one
is.
for Blink Dagger, I think, is a bit of a cheat. Because
Yeah, that one actually is pretty stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I think both. Like the fact that you can just like be exactly at experience range, it means that you can be as safe as you can. Not for the Spirit Bear, I mean just for experience range.
for
Yeah.
offliners, it was pretty
And the thing is too with Blink Dagger is like normally you lose range if you over blink.
Isn't it like 150 or 200?
Mad,
Yeah.
stun,
That's
slow.
so dead.
Why did you chain everything? I don't know.
doesn't even
Ooh,
matter.
big flame break. It looked awesome.
Big
It did
flames.
look awesome, yeah.
I mean, that's a ganking Spectre.
Ah, no, that's a fail KS Spectre.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know why he even went there. Because he's got a
He likes to fight.
creep wave bottom. I get liking to fight, but he just lost 10 CS. Like, him being there for that kill credit isn't even worth it. If it was just him and another person, you get like 250 gold. But if you're with 3, you get like 75. So
I'm also very surprised the build that he chose to go. He has an extra point in dispersion. Normally you just max dispersion and...
well, 1 point into dispersion is the best point. It's 14% damage reduction for 1 point.
It is the best point.
It's damn
but
good.
You are in
Or
lane
10,
where
excuse me.
the bear is completely zoned out. I mean, might have actually got him to kill if the Desolate was rocking, yo.
Do you think some spells in Dota should be more even in the way they start off? Like Drow Aura, them kind of spells?
Well, the
think so.
problem with it is that you have to change the scaling of the ability too. If you change the base value.
No, I mean what he's saying is like, what if like the first point was exactly the same as the second, third, and
Exactly, yeah.
fourth?
No, but that's the same thing because you would have to change.
No, you
No,
just
just
change the
scale it
other
a
ones.
greater amount or lesser
Yeah.
amount.
So instead of being like something like,
Oh, EGM.
bye bye.
What the hell?
Oh, how much it
70
sucks
damage
to
or
like
something.
be killed by a scream.
30 damage, man.
Die! And you die.
Well, Beastmaster yells at you so loud you get stunned.
Yeah. Also,
Read a page.
And other people
Oh my
move out
God.
of the way. So apparently voices
Mid
are
lane
pretty
here,
powerful.
Fata walking under the fire, giving
Why
him
didn't he ult?
slows. But he's gonna
Just
have
stand
to
in the
back
fire,
off.
Vata.
He is.
He's maxing corrosive.
I told you to stay in the trees. Stay in the fire.
If he ulted there, he would have got a kill.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because you can't bottle through
Nope.
corrosive skin, poison attack, and viper strike. Good luck.
I wish I knew. How often does bottle region ticks? Like, it has like
3 seconds, right?
No.
No,
Like
he
I mean,
means like how often? It's a consistent heal. It's like
is it
being in the well.
So
it's
it's
not
like-
like a heal over time. It's like a
Okay.
consistent HP per second.
right? Oh yeah, that's true.
That's why it's never good to
Yeah.
spam it. Like,
Yeah,
you wanna wait.
You know, you're right. You're right.
How
Okay.
would bottle be broken if you could just use all 3 charges
Oh
right
my
away and
Yes.
go
God,
like
yes.
Yeah.
super
Yes.
fast?
He will.
Yeah.
How cool would that be? You're just like behind a tower and you juke for like 1 second. Oh, S4 is dying again.
Or
He's
please
gonna try to
not
go
die.
low ground. A big flame break
he
again. If
dies.
we had Max Cecil, it would have got the kill with the hunt. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
Top lane though.
Pass.
Pass a
Hello,
little bit of
Pass.
trouble, out of mana, out of everything. A TP's gonna come
Out
in
of
here
love.
from Venge.
That heal. Aka's gonna die.
Yep.
Welp.
Effing mad in position. You know, earlier, Andy, you're saying this lineup plays very well when they're ahead. And so far, they are ahead by 4
Yeah.
kills. Go graph-wise, Alliance a little bit farming better, but I think experience is where we want to look at. 2,000 experience lead for Team Sigma.
Really, the biggest problem that Alliance has is their mid. Like, sure, Admiral Bulldog got zoned. He died once, but an offlane early dying once isn't that bad. Creo, he's gonna get entangled. Teleport coming in. It's gonna be S4. He does have lasso, but they pop the drums, man. They are the hell out of there.
No, body block coming out from the bear. Do they have flame break? He does have flame break, yeah. Could push him back. In fact, he will.
Oh my God.
He's gonna be dead. One more hit. Yep.
Beautiful. from
Great
Bulldog.
play coming out here from Admiral Bulldog as well as S4.
That's gotta be so frustrating.
Is that one of the smash the keyboard moments? Like,
I mean, if that happened to me, I would be mad, but I would just be mad if the other person had the presence of mind to do that.
Yeah.
And I would just be like,
damn you, beautiful bastard.
yeah, you are handsome as shit right now.
Mid lane glimping force out by Akin.
Deny from market? No, did
It's
not.
really hard to deny that.
Think he could have.
Oh, Centaur coming in.
Well, another Toxa works on towers too, remember?
Dire's bottom tower.
Blink
Oh,
that.
another root? Gonna force Sakshi to TP away?
You know Admiral Bulldog, if he had cooldown Bear, he would have resummoned it.
Yeah.
And bashed again.
Yeah.
And then killed him.
He would have went for the slay.
The gusto play.
Gotta do it for the gusto, man.
Such finesse.
So my question is, if Alliance are behind, I think their team is still okay.
EGM is just
properly.
going
He's got
hard right
Grave.
now. Yeah, he's got drops the O as well. Fata's dropping fast. There's a grave. The TP gets cancelled. S4 is in this. They do
What a
get the
bait.
1 kill, and the TP back home, so the Han's not going to do anything. Oh, he actually
I'm a
TP's in.
little bit confused as to why he went for that. Oh, did they want to go for Loda?
Oh,
What a song!
Oh.
Mid auto attack animation just pops the song. He had the sentry mid, so we saw that the Nyx was coming.
How sad.
But that was like,
So close.
that was close.
I mean, to be fair, even if he popped the song after the hit, he wouldn't have died.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just cool for him not
It
having
is really cool.
It's like, you know what? I'm not even going to give you the satisfaction
Blink
of
dagger's up on his
poking me.
forward. He has lasso.
He needs to actually go for pass. Yeah, in
Oh.
fact, he will. He's going to drag him back. Magic Missile will hit, but pass now getting focused. Spike Pericus is going to come off. Now, effing Matt is going to take damage in the front line. Effing Matt, though, he's not that tanky. He's going to go down right from the get-go.
Oh, the Spectre. What?
Dagger's going to hit the Blink Dagger. Is it going to trail? I'm not sure. Sock getting
Boom.
lashed up. Tomato
Oh.
hits. Test of Faith. They don't have enough
runs away.
lockdown, though, afterwards.
See, if he didn't have dispersion, he might have died there.
No, he wouldn't have.
No, he would.
He just didn't throw his dagger.
No, he did.
he did.
The Blink Dagger.
True.
does.
No, but he threw it like after. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like he went in originally and he could have thrown the dagger and walked up to the high ground and stopped his blink from ever going off. Does dispersion stop blink?
If you do enough damage, I believe.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's damage.
Man, that's imbalance.
I don't see why not.
But
I don't think it does.
early game, it does really little damage.
Yeah, I think he had.
It's
he
not HP loss or anything, because
No,
that
no,
will
no.
be imbalanced.
No, it's not HP loss. But it's pure damage.
I'm pretty sure.
What was the one skill they changed
pure
from pure
damage?
damage to magic? Wasn't dispersion originally
No,
pure damage?
it wasn't it like patch hook? It was pure.
Physical?
It was magical into
still
pure.
It's still
Oh, okay.
pure.
It was magical into pure. Okay.
Was it physical? I don't think it was physical.
No, it was never physical.
Fucking towers. Imagine you could.
Imagine if you could move the tower. Yeah. Well, you can move the well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Void
Oh
and
my god.
Earthshaker.
Oh fuck that. Has that ever happened to you in a pub game?
No.
I've seen it.
Like.
I've seen it.
Andy's seen some things.
Seen some shit, man.
Oh god.
It's not good.
So if you do that in a pub, do you just like wait to level 6 and start doing it from there so you can actually move the well towards when it matters?
How far does it move? Like per
Per
time?
fisher and like a little bit, not much.
Yeah. So you have to do it for ages.
Yeah,
to get
exactly.
to
So
them.
you need to have 3 heroes for 10 minutes to move it like where the throne is or something like that. And then you can lose.
No, you just put it on one of your.
Towers.
On your barracks.
Yeah, you put it either between the barracks and the base, or you put it on a barracks.
What about on your tier 4 towers?
Yeah, you could do that too.
Because otherwise you just go around the fountain.
Right, yeah.
That's like, what now?
Well, he has a pretty long range.
Oh, pass. He's gonna run to a sentry.
no!
Oh, no.
got him. And the tomatoes.
Clap,
No, he canceled
tomato.
the stun. S4 got ulted. in the
Oh
meantime.
no! S4's haunted
Can't
on the
find
right
a
side as
oh,
well.
God, he's ice blasted as well. He's gonna die.
No,
Grand. Oh,
Oh, no,
terror!
he's dead.
Bye-bye.
Not even the fuck you flame break.
S4 not even once. I'm having a great game.
No, 2-3-2.
Ah, he's spying space. Look at Admiral Bulldog free
He's
farming, guys.
grand. Actually, Admiral Bulldog is going to win this.
He's just gonna win it.
Yeah, he's going to win it by himself.
Okay.
But they're playing 4 protect 1. That's what is happening right now.
No, they're playing 3 feed, 2 farm.
It's a bit more controversial.
But
will
it's
catch
worked in
on.
the past. It's worked in the past.
Oh, here comes the TP magic missile. It's gonna hit Admiral Bulldog, but that's a long TP. Fata comes in. Uh-oh, you ain't getting out of there. Meanwhile, Sock coming in. He's gonna get the kills. Yep.
Do you think he could have TP'd?
He
It's a
had
haste
swap.
inspector. Yeah, he didn't swap.
He's held the swap for the TP.
So space created, man. Again for Loda.
I mean, now one of the guys who needs space is making the space for the other guy who needs space.
Fine. Because if you look at Loda, he's
Oh,
got
S4,
red.
he gets carapace when he goes in for the lasso. Pass, he's going to use his Vendetta. Sentry dropped, walking back into range. Ake's there. There's a
Oh,
net flame
nice.
break, and a very, very sad
S4's
bug.
flame breaks are always so
Oh, EGM's
perfect.
got an invis. Lotus behind him. Creo is panicking. He doesn't even have legs. How is he supposed to get away from this?
Naga
he's
got no
gonna
leg out
TP.
of sound for the cancel. No.
Damage. Got him.
All right.
That minus armor.
Got them farm.
Riptide and Weave, man. What happens if Bulldog gets a Desolator on his bear?
Scary times.
Why did they make it so that wasn't an orb?
What, Desolator?
No.
No, the root.
Entangle.
The root isn't an orb anymore. So
Like,
you can
how is that okay?
Why not?
What do you mean, why
I
not?
think it gives some itemization to the bear. Like, before you would go always Hamlet. I mean, before you would go always Radiance.
Right?
Then it was like, well, Radiance is shit because Armlet is really good.
And HP removal doesn't affect the bear, so
Yeah,
it's by
so it's like really OP. And then they weren't like, okay, Armlet just now doesn't work on bear like cool, so you have to do something else. And people were going Maelstrom for a while, I think.
It's still people do.
I mean,
Yeah.
even if it's a orb spell,
But
like, Maelstrom will still work.
Yeah,
I think
It's
he's
just
actually
on the
gonna
hits
get
that you
Maelstrom.
don't
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
So
but like,
Uh-oh.
give any more chance. Oh, Bulldog, no, please.
Oh, he is so dead. Like, so
The Hunt even.
super mega dead.
we're actually seeing more and more
Oh,
of
they
this.
want to, yeah, they want to regoose the song. Pause.
Paz is hiding. They don't know Paz
They don't
is
see
there.
him.
Oh, the weave damage. Where's the weave? Oh my
Oh, wow.
god.
That heal from Dazzle.
Oh, did I
The
see?
flame break. Oh, he missed.
Do Roche? Yeah, that's winner.
Kill the wash, kill the Roche. Kill him in 15 seconds. The long druid comes and picks the ages.
I think they give it to Loda.
Yeah, Loda's going raid. I just want to point out that we see more and more of this, like an AA Ice Blast plus a global spell plus like a random ganker. Remember that VP game that we casted with the Rave King and stuff? It's like kind of exact same thing. And
Yeah.
it's just so effective finding these pickups. Because you don't have to invest. You only invest one hero ganking, and you basically ensure that you always get the kill.
It's pretty good, man. Free Roshan, though, for Alliance. And Sigma are kind of losing their grip on things.
Yeah.
I mean, once that Naga has a Radiance, it's going to be pretty tough.
Spectre's pretty far away from his as well.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that Spectre, who's been able to participate in all these kills, who's actually behind Loda.
He wasn't clicking the creep.
Well, it's not because he's that far behind in net worth. It's just because of his item choice. Like Loda, I mean,
they both have drums. Like the only thing that
there's phase boots.
Yeah.
And they just got Roshan, and Sigma don't have. Wait, they have 2 towers.
Towers is
towers are even.
Whoops.
That was a really nice stun by Pass.
Well, everyone walked straight into the Nyx, right?
Oh, watch out for the
Snowball.
Boop. There's only like 1,000 gold difference, and that 1,000 gold is made up by that phase boot. So it seems like Pass with this 1-0 and 6 has not actually got.
Loda has a Basilius and a Quelling Blade, I guess.
You mean Sakshika?
Yeah, Sock, sorry.
Yeah. But he bought a full wand. I don't think Loda bought a wand.
No.
And a wand's 509 gold. So.
The thing is that if you look at the graph now, even though someone is what? Okay, thank you. I was trying to. I didn't understand. There's 4K gold ahead for Lions, but that 4K gold is the 4K gold that Sigma isn't actually using either because they didn't have the. They don't have the relic.
Right.
So sometimes gold doesn't mean that much, especially when it's so like kind of close when there's a big item coming. Because, yeah, when that item comes, that actually 4,000 gold.
And I
becomes
also
more
think,
of a reality.
Okay, so let's theory craft.
Right.
Is the Spectre better with a Radiance than the Naga is?
No.
They use them differently. I think the Spectre uses the Radiance to farm, and the other way around. The Naga uses the Radiance to farm, whereas the Spectre uses it to teamfight.
But we also have to remember that a Naga with a Radiance technically takes away farm from your team.
Yes.
Because you farm everything.
It's Bulldog, man. Bulldog finds a farm.
He does find the farm. I don't know where he gets it.
I'm not sure who we asked. I think a pro player said that as a Naga, you should be taking farm in the more dangerous portion of the map.
Yeah, of course.
And in the enemy jungle, looks like we're going to see a gank of Fata. Fata, unfortunately, will not survive this
dead,
one.
though.
Swap him out, though. Maybe he will survive. He's actually taking a ton of damage. So Radiance Burn on the background here. The bear giving chase. Nobody TPing into that tier 1 just yet. Magic Missile soloing that bear. They're actually going to get the pill on the bear.
Well, they want to maybe go for Loda as well. I mean, he's still throwing out some auto attacks. Creo's going to die to pretty much just Radiance Burn. Fucking Mad's quite low as well. Loda's still got an Aegis. Remember, he'll be back here in just a second.
But it was also
here comes the Chen creeps.
He needs a root so bad. He gets it. Oh my god, well player. TP out from Sakshika. Loda's still here, full health.
Mad?
There's panic mode right now.
Yeah.
We're fucking mad. He's just like, no, please. Slammed.
Is this when it starts getting a bit scary for Sigma?
Well, obviously, if Loda didn't have an Aegis there, that fight would have went really well for Sigma. But there was an Aegis. So.
Did you see how tanky Fata was on the Viper?
Yeah.
Oh,
Viper
Max.
he doesn't really take damage, and he max corrosive,
Yep.
which is like, people don't realize how good that slow is. Imagine having basically frost armor on permanently. Like you just get slowed whenever you touch him, and then you get kited. Like 25% move speed, people complain about Plague Wards. That is twice as effective as a Plague Ward, just hitting Viper.
And it's not just any hits, it's spells as well. When you cast a spell on Viper, you get the corrosive.
Yep.
I think it's never
What
stopped.
happened to like all the heroes who just get passives, and nowadays it's got to like every skill has to have 14 different uses. You know, I mean, look at Earth Spirit. You know.
I don't even want to look at that card there.
Oh, blink forward. Looking for a lasso. They're going to find Fata.
Swap.
Immediate swap from fucking Mad, though. He's going to keep him safe for the time being. Teleport coming in from Sakshika. Ice Blast actually hits on 2, including the bear. And I think Alliance might want to back up here. Fucking Mad, though, really low. Bear going into the base. He wants a root. Doesn't get it. One hit. Tries to run away. Getting cold feet. There's a net onto Fata. The weave is ticking more and more. They're going to start to have a lot of minus armor. They need to be careful about overcommitting to this. It's going to be a grave on EGM as well. Here comes the haunt. Can they actually turn it around? I think the EGM should potentially die here, but no, the song keeps them
Bear
safe.
died. Thought they got a kill on
They're just going to send people home, man. They're done.
I just want to point out, normally it's not as close as this, but that just 1,000 gold lead has transpired to so much more. Imagine if Sock, as we see an Ice Blast coming in.
Nah, it's just tickles.
Yeah, imagine if that fight and the fight previously, if Sock had Radiance. It would have really changed. This fight was so close already. So just buying that Magic Wand or upgrading that Magic Wand.
Going high ground against an A is always hard, though. Like,
yeah. I mean, it was great swap from effing Mad to say
punched in the
Fata.
face.
Yeah, it was well played throughout.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and like super on a tangent here.
Okay.
Naga Siren cosmetic that changes the song of the sirens to something
Arteezy's
else.
song is Sad Boys.
No, but I'm not saying like a custom, like on your side, client side change.
Oh, you mean like in-game it plays
In-game.
something?
That like
You could do that.
has to be something different, right?
Yeah.
I like that whenever I go on a tangent, people pause. It's like they,
But it has to be a song that actually puts you to sleep.
yeah. But like again, it can't be anything trademark, so no Jigglypuff song or stuff like that.
Maybe everyone that like plays Naga gets their mother to record like the song they set song to them. when
Like
they were
how,
kids.
I would totally get like Pyrion going like ah. That would be hilarious.
Or playing his xylophone.
Right. But didn't he break his xylophone? I think he did.
How do you break a xylophone?
Like hitting it really hard.
Like rage xylophone? Is that like a thing?
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna
Rage against the xylophone.
Donk, and you just smack it too hard. and
Crack.
It just, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So what are we going to eat after, Bruno?
Someone actually gave me a kebab place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Are we actually going?
I don't think so, no. But we could like.
We can dream.
Here's the thing: unless you're driving, you have no control of where we're going. And I'm not driving the death trap.
We could.
Nobody wants to drive that
Persuade.
car, man.
No.
I'll drive it.
You'll drive the death trap.
YOLO, as the kids say.
That car has had a spare on it.
I don't want to drive with you on the death trap. No offense.
Shane's like, I got it, man.
What is it? Can't be too hard.
Look, this guy he's like not a cautious person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's like, especially when he plays Dota, he's just like whatever,
Yeah.
you know. So
But
I
that's
wouldn't
like,
let him drive.
It's a carefree attitude.
I wouldn't let him drive.
And do you have a license?
They wouldn't give me a license, are you mad?
Doesn't even have a
How hard is it
license.
in Ireland to get a license? Like in Sweden, it's very hard.
It's
Is
like,
it?
well, I mean,
When you say it's really hard. how?
it's not American. Like in America, I think
Whoa,
if you have a
whoa.
pulse, you get a license.
If you have what?
A pulse.
It's fair.
You have to pass a test, bro. 2 of them.
yeah, you have 2 tests in Ireland as well. It's
Okay, let's be honest. If you fail the first test, you shouldn't be allowed to like be a person.
A lot of people fail on the first test.
How do you fail the first test?
What is the first
You're
test?
talking about
It's
the
like a
written, test, right?
yeah. A lot of people fail it.
So what did they ask you?
Dude,
Like,
even when you just
Wait, is
they,
it-
they ask you like what different signs mean.
okay.
Like
yeah,
what's
yeah,
the
yeah.
freaking
Stop sign.
Yellow
the
sign.
right
mean,
sign?
Yeah.
Is it like
with
multiple
8
choice?
sides?
It's multiple choice.
Yeah.
So it's like if you see a red light, what do? Stop.
25% of the time I stop.
Stop.
Wait, what's the passing rate?
Gas
Is it
pedal.
90?
Jump out of the car.
No.
I think that's a passing rate. You have to get a 90.
I think it's lower than that.
Oh, it's America.
Maybe it depends on the state, or is it like federal?
I think that's a federal thing. Because your driver license will work no matter what, right? If you get a driver license in California, you move to New York, you say, hey, I have a driver
Yeah.
license in California.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be.
Okay. But it's still easy.
Plenty of people fail the first test.
I never even tried to get a driver's license.
easy things. It doesn't mean that people will always do it.
Well, Andy said they're not people if you fail the first test.
No, like if you fail the written driver's test, if you even have to study for that test, like I believe you've never been in the car.
The one in Ireland's
I
actually...
studied for it. Because we had driving ed in school.
Well, I mean, you were forced
Yeah, but that's
to study.
basically
Yeah.
a free class.
Yeah, it
Like,
is free class.
you just go there because you want your license. Okay.
Speed.
He has the tomatoes.
Nice
Oh,
blast.
here comes explosion.
Ake, please no. He's fine. He's fine. Fata though.
Oh.
Can he get swapped out? Not because of the flame break.
Well, he could have swapped instead of throwing out a stun. He actually pinged fucking Matt. I think he was like, "Why didn't you just swap me instead of throwing out a stun?" But I don't really think it matters. He's
Yeah.
gonna get lassoed now anyway.
Maybe it was lagging, man.
Like
Had packet loss.
that's what I do. I'm like, oh man, I like.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Well, I think I was saying something about Rip and Towers.
Yeah.
Dude, the triple tomato is like
Radiant's
dangerous,
middle tower
man.
has fallen.
I prefer the troll. I'm a troll kind of guy when I play chess.
Dude, tomatoes are so much better for gaming.
Nah, trolls
They
are...
do damage.
Triple clap that way.
3 tomatoes is 450 damage.
But the push off the
Oh,
babies is
EGM.
ridiculous.
He's
Like
fine.
and a burn, 4 staff. Here okay, I like how every single one of you just said it at the same time. By the way, that is creepy.
No, we just say it whenever. Like, even if a character is clearly not fine.
It's fine.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the Regoose. They're gonna find us 4. Really nice carapace from Pos. Lines up the
He's not
stun.
fine.
He's not fine.
He's not fine.
Look at this D-ward on the
with the
retreat
tomatoes.
by the tomatoes. Got 50G though.
I think you sent 1 tomato in to die.
Dude, look at how greedy he is. He wants all of them.
Yeah.
He's gonna get 2
No,
of them.
the second
2.
tomato.
Got to.
Whatever, man. Serves that tomato right.
That would be so next level though if you just slow the one in the front and because the ones in the back is walking faster,
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
get blocked.
You can sit on my chair, Bruno.
Okay, I got a chair.
I have like a cramp. I'm getting old.
Dad gets cramped because he's mad.
What? That's not how it works.
Yeah, it is. Like if you get mad, your body gets tense, and if your body gets tense, you
No, but I'm
get
not
cramps.
mad. I'm hungry.
What are you
I'm not mad.
Mad because you're hungry.
But I'm not mad. I'm not a mad person.
You're mad skill, man.
Am I a mad person? You live with me.
I live with you.
Be honest.
But I don't want to like people,
the
people have an
dishes.
idea of you. I don't want to break.
You don't
like,
wanna break their
It's
image.
like people think
Or
I'm a
my
happy
image.
person. What if they knew the real
What if they knew the emo Bruno?
emo Bruno?
Emo Bruno.
But you're still happy.
What?
You're still happy.
Still?
Yeah.
I'm not even emo. How? Am I emo?
You're still happy.
Am I emo?
Everyone's emo.
I mean, yeah, I
I
guess
was emo this morning.
sometimes, but you were emo this week. But I mean, you had a really good excuse. Like you know, that I've been asking you every single day. Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
know, like is everything okay? And then you're like, my teeth really hurt.
Dire's top tower
I was like, I was feeling really bad because I felt like we did something to you. I'm like, man, maybe,
Yeah, I was feeling the
maybe,
same.
maybe Drascula is like angry at something, but like you were doing the dishes as well. It's like, man, like something's happening.
Andy does dishes. Oh no, he's mad.
No, but it was the look he'd give you while he was doing it.
Oh no, the bear.
They just run away.
Bear, 4 staff, Brave the Bear. Initiation's gonna come through. They want pass. Swap's gonna break it immediately. Ice Blast on top, please. Get the song and Chopper out of there, boys.
I think they regoose.
They regoose. They got the pipe.
Oh,
No, they
I
need
think
to make
they're
up their
reusing,
mind.
man.
Dire's top tower.
I think they want to get the hell out of there.
Oh, that
The
army.
chase.
Body blocks.
The chase. Oh, the
clap.
clapper.
Okay.
Radiant's middle tower.
Is that a thing?
Clapper. Yeah.
Clapper.
Dire's top
Clapper.
tower.
Is a clapper.
No, pass is gonna find
Well,
Ake.
it's fine.
Leave him, Jerry.
Force?
Oh, Jerry. Shadow
You have Graven?
Shadow Graven.
Graven.
Aw.
Did he have a TP?
He ditched.
No, I needed to do a grave so that Ake just starts running on the other direction and they make sure they're not chasing.
I think he would have
Well, you
lived if
can
he
just
grave
split the
TP.
heroes.
I
'Cause if
think-
one hero doesn't have a TP and you can just chase him because he's daggered. He dies anyway.
Yeah.
So
And EGM forced him, so he couldn't really turn around a grave because it's only rank 2 grave, right?
Yeah.
So like 6. No, what is the range on level 2?
I think it's 800. I
No,
can't-
I can't-
700. I think.
700. Weapons knows.
700.
My boss knows all.
Okay.
700.
It's 550, 700, 850, 1000.
What do you think of Aghanims on Venge? It seems like she's going for it.
I think it's decent. Like it's basically the same reasoning why you buy Aghanims on Clockwork, right? The ultimate in itself is very good, so being able to use it more often is obviously going to be just as good. The problem that I have is in most fights, if you're a Clockwork, you can keep initiating, but can you really keep swapping usefully?
Because you have to walk back to.
Yeah, like you have to swap. You put yourself in a really bad spot, especially if it's level 3 swap. Can you realistically swap and then have another really good swap within 20 seconds?
I would personally get Hanamitis.
I don't see how that item could ever actually give you the benefit of it reducing the cooldown on swap, but I do think that it's good for stats if your team already has a mech carrier.
What about like a
Which-
Necro
okay,
or
Fata
something
has it?
instead?
Roshan has fallen to the down.
Necrobook is always good. Come on.
I would go
I know.
Hanamitis. Simply to get to level 16 quicker.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna spend 4K and you're gonna rely on swap so much, you want the level 16 swap. He's using it for either Pass or Fata or whoever is gonna get swapped anyways. So
But if you're using it for defensive swaps, then you don't need the range that much.
you do.
I think
No, I think offensive is more important.
I think it's
to
for
get the range.
Loda.
Yo, you just want range,
When
period.
Loda songs, I think they can swap
Okay,
out of the
Aghanim
song.
Scepter change.
Yeah.
What if
Okay. You sound like me now, Andy.
Vengeful Spirit swap also magic missile the person after the swap?
I think, what if it swapped the person to where you were standing and didn't move you with Aghanim?
Oh, calm down. Calm down.
It just like pulls
that's
you
not
on
a
top
swap.
of them?
That's
That's
called
not
like
a swap, yeah. Check
Targeted hook.
No, I don't know. I was just saying it arbitrarily because when we were making the fake patch notes, we were just kind of like
I think Venge swap.
every single time.
No, Venge swap on Axe already has uses because you could target like creeps and stuff. Like you could use it to escape. I think that's pretty good. I think if you have a 4-staff on top of your swap or on top of your Axe Scepter, it's really, really good.
Dire's top tower.
Because the 4-staff help you to
Swaps are
reposition.
already really good, guys. Let's be honest.
Yeah. It's pretty good skill. No need
Initiation, swap him out. Where's the swap? Breaks
there's
it.
a swap.
Ice Blast gonna come through. Song though. Okay. Yo, they're gonna go around pass again. Pass. Need a.
Oh, that root!
That root on
is
Sock.
so
damage.
Dude, Sock's got buyback though. He does not have on. All right, Decheta Chen for
Let's swap
Spectre.
someone.
No swap.
Turn around because of the.
The Spectre brought back though.
Yep, he did. if you actually get 2 or 3 kills, it makes completely worth it. Here we go. They have to run through a pair of Naga. Look at the damage coming out from the Naga Siren, though.
And
the bear.
And the bear
is gonna kill Fada. Fada
No, nope, still alive. Bulldog dead, and they're gonna lose a couple more because this team chased rather well. Spike Carapace on the fire. No, they're a little bit afraid. Where's the spike? No spike just yet.
No,
spike him. Sokka's just stuck up there on their 4 creeps, daggering to the low ground. That weave is doing a lot. Holy! Ice Blast on top. Mana Burn, they're gonna get EGM, I believe.
Pass? What are you doing?
No!
Oh my god. What are you
Make up your mind. He's got Blink Dagger in 1 second. Blink back for it. No,
he can't.
Spike.
He's still fine.
Oh my god.
Well,
You should have went for it, man.
1-1-10.
Man the hell up.
that escalated quickly.
Yep.
And they lost their tier 3. I'm surprised they didn't deny that. The bear just walked in and went punch. Or paw, I guess.
Paw, yeah.
Given how the earlier 2 times when Sigma defended the tower successfully, I thought, oh, it's gonna be fine. But they lost Spectre
fine.
twice. They didn't even take the Aegis off Naga Siren. I just think they're losing momentum at this point.
I think they've been losing momentum for a while.
Well, they were defending okay before, right?
Well, they started off 9-2, and then they went
Yeah.
to like 9-9,
Yep.
and now they're behind in kills.
Yep.
So yeah, I would say they had like a really good early game.
Naga is a legit hero, guys.
I think a way better early game than they should have had, given the picks.
Yeah, they did really well killing Admiral Bulldog and
But
bottom
the
lane.
problem is a Viper is never going to outcarry a Naga.
Radiant's
Spectre
top tower
and the
is
Viper
under
together,
attack.
maybe, but you also have to worry about the 100.
Well, I think Viper now with the Axe Scepter, you just ult the bear, and you're actually like taking him out of the fight.
Yeah, but if you ult a bear, that means that the Naga Siren can just casually walk up and throw nets on you, and then you get really sad.
12-second cooldown, long cast range.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
If Loda gets the heart,
Spit on people.
And plus they have a Dazzle who can.
What if
just
they
constantly
spit on the
heal.
Dazzle, so the Dazzle has to use the Shallow Grave on himself? And
You spit on
I don't think
anything
you
that
would
comes
have
up the
to,
hill.
man.
It has
He's
12-second cooldown.
1500 HP.
yeah, he's pretty tanky.
he nearly has Ags.
He's
Holy
going,
shit.
Yeah, he's gonna have it really soon. Freaking Dooney, man. Just always has items.
Yeah, he finds the farm.
He
Or
knows
the
what's
farm
up.
finds him. But yeah,
Okay.
with Axe, he's ridiculously strong.
Yeah.
5 seconds and you're in negative HP.
Speaking of Axe, AA has almost an Axe, and that's, I think, the realest
Oh,
egg.
Loda. How
Oh,
fast
can
are you
Loda
on that
swap?
song button, buddy?
Swap, no swap.
What?
He wants Loda.
Well, the thing is, you can't swap first. Powell doesn't break blink either.
shoot! Yeah, he did. Run! No, they want to engage this. Questionable choice. Loda does not have mana, but he does have the Axe Scepter. Meanwhile, Sok is going to hunt in. He wants Ake dead. Ake, go back there and mech your friends. No, he did not. Fata's getting focused by the entirety of Alliance. Fata's going to go down, and suddenly this team fight's over.
Run away, little Sochka. I think Sochka is dead, guys.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
He has no buyback.
You
as
just
well.
get mauled, man. There's like bears and snakes and bats.
But
It's like
are there snakes
Jungle
on a
Book,
plane?
Dota. What?
Are there snakes on a plane?
No, the
it's
snake is
fine.
on the ground.
Then it's fine.
The bat is in the air, which could technically be a plane. So I guess
There's
Naga
snakes.
Siren could ride Bat Rider, which is weird because you don't have legs. Can you ride something if you don't have legs?
You can sit on it,
You
yeah.
just like kind of like
You
lay
just
down
drape
like
over it,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like you're perpendicular to the bat.
and
so
you
you're
just let
like-
yourself
She
go.
has a tail though, so she could probably like tie it around it in a bow or something.
It's not that long.
It's long enough.
Dude, it's not that long to tie it in a freaking bow. I don't think you understand how
uses-
bows work.
If she uses the Manta style, she can have a few, and yeah, she can make a bow out of it.
Isn't there like bone there as well? Like you can't tie if there's a bone.
I don't know if there's bone. How do you know if there's bone?
Is it 6 or
Well,
7?
I mean, clearly I'm a Naga vet.
clearly.
Fata just poured it in against 5, and like, it's fine.
And
He's so
melting.
tanky,
well,
though.
I
He's
mean,
really, he's durable.
He has
But they're
the
gonna lose their
anti-radiance.
racks like no matter what. How they supposed to defend
Nah,
this,
man, they got
Oh,
the
maybe
orb
not.
walk.
Maybe
Here
not.
comes the
Maybe
Viper
not. Loda
ult.
doesn't have
They can
mana,
just
but he's
send
got
them
Aegis.
home.
No, just run into them and
He's
die.
got send
just
back.
die. Just die and respawn.
Wait, just him the 1 second.
Wait.
It's gone. It's gone.
Oh, come back!
I just saw the pop up and I was like, oh my god.
I was like, he should just die. He actually would have respawned if he just stayed in the base.
Yeah. Loda doesn't have buyback for 60 seconds. I think you go down mid and just get a T2.
Oh yeah.
Look at the lanes. They really pushed though.
That is some really unfortunate timing.
You think he was like, all right, I'm gonna go back in, because he knew the timing was coming off soon, and then he's like, oh shit.
do you think there will be a point where
I get him
team
finished.
will be so strict about like, oh, I know exactly what second the Aegis runs out, and you'll have to do that, otherwise you won't be good enough?
I think there is.
Or do you think?
No,
it's
I think
just-
it's already like
Yeah,
that.
some teams do that. Yeah.
Well, clearly.
Well, it's not Alliance.
Get out of there, Sock. All right, using Han to save himself. That's
With
cool.
the juke.
Isn't there like that auto Roshan timer now in game where it just like timestamps whenever you?
Yeah, you just press Y or whatever.
Yeah,
and then-
why? And you just like you can do that.
Why?
Yeah, the
that's
chat wheel.
The chat
It's
wheel.
automatic chat
Oh,
wheel.
chat wheel.
Yeah, I use the chat wheel for like missing calls and stuff. And usually upgrade the courier and we need wards.
I
pretty
never call
frequently.
missing. I'm the worst person ever because I'm so zoned out.
I know.
I read my chat and I'm just like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" And then like all of a sudden,
Your
like,
lane kills like
yeah, pretty like
people.
there's a fucking pack in my
Yeah,
lane.
like Puck with the just walked out, and it's okay. Should have watched.
You
me
gotta have a
anyways.
next level and just don't put the responsibility on mid. Just have better map awareness.
I know. Yeah, like I didn't. Like I was like, oh, he came, and I died. It's fine. But
Okay,
it was like,
what
yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
what Creo needs to do right now is start walking top and split pushing, because he needs to ice blast the entire freaking team.
Can you split push against Naga?
Naga ain't top right now.
Well, he has
No,
bots.
my she is.
Yeah.
Like he's just TP in and kill you.
Well, my point is, he can't be in the base because you need a big
The AoE,
ice blast
yeah.
AoE.
Why don't
He's got the
people
acceptor.
Why don't people go Necrobook on Naga
what?
after like Radiance Manta? Gives you HP. Gives you more push. You already have bots.
I think a hard diesel.
I mean, at that point, your illusions actually are heroes, right? You just want stuff
Well, I
that.
think just the like you get strength from Necrobook as well, like 24. I think.
not that much because it's like just about the focus strength. I think you get
No, it's
24
24
intelligence.
from-
24
Wait, how did
intelligence.
Sock just die?
like-
Or no, yeah, 24
Six
in.
strength.
Guys, how did Sock
Eight
just die?
strength or something.
He
No,
just
it's more
died.
than that.
To Naga illusions up top? No, he got ported on. Sorry.
That's it.
Well,
I need to know.
buyback coming out.
What do you need to know?
Oh man, I need
yeah.
to know everything. And I
Click on
can't-
upgrades. Necro.
16.
8, 12, 16.
Radiant's
Isn't a Manta just better?
attack.
No, I mean you have the Manta and then buy the book.
Went up.
Oh, initiation. Where's a
no.
swap defensively?
Well,
Matt, oh no, he's a swap. There's none on top. The ice blast only hits Loda. He's got a pipe. He's got a heart. The song's gonna come through.
How sad is that?
Oh.
Ash?
Yeah, Fata's dead.
Disintegrated. Nice
this
stun.
stun.
But
Doesn't matter.
Look at that.
Fada
Aghanim
will
stat
survive.
Weave.
They're so far behind in gold. Like they're playing this as well as you could have expected them to. They're even gonna kill the bear.
All right, they're gonna kill EGM as
EGM.
well. The deeps are coming
Bye-bye.
out. All right.
oh,
they
but
lost
the
rank.
Rax is
No,
gone.
man. Now you just go down mid.
Yeah, just
What? Because they lost EGM?
The core.
Oh, they don't have the dazzle. They can't defend this. Oh,
every single game.
Fada
Just
with the
go down mid,
Regus. Oh,
Yo, here we go, man.
punch, 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 spit, punch, punch, spit, punch, run.
Radiant's
Die.
middle barracks are under
You see that mid lane? You see them going down mid? Ice blast gonna hit on Ake. The deeps.
And that's one of the big ones. He will not die, but he will not be able to fight.
Yo,
any
he
chance.
will die once the pass gonna get to him. Just blink 4-stab, my friend. Go, 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 go,
Oh,
go,
why
go,
did
go.
you stop?
You gotta creep though.
You blink there. You blink there. Yeah.
Bam, mana burn, right click.
And the secure.
Jack.
Yeah.
Secure.
That was my contribution to fights.
Meanwhile, bot lane.
Meanwhile, in the Radiant
Some
base.
moonwells getting annihilated. Or what are they called? Buildings. They really need a new name for them. Like Jesus Christ, building.
Building.
under attack.
I like to call them the houses.
The huts.
The houses, yeah. Like I can imagine, like there's 10 of them, and each hero lives in one of those houses.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. When you take someone's base, you want to kill the huts because you want to destroy like their families so they can't
Right.
reproduce. You want to annihilate them.
And then they can't respawn because you destroy their house.
Yeah.
That's dark, man.
It is. But you're the dire. You're evil.
What about Radiant then?
No, they actually changed the whole like lore that there's not a good and evil one.
Have you seen the dire side of the map? They don't take care of the environment. They're evil.
But
They burn down all their trees.
I don't think they burn
Nature
the
doesn't
trees.
grow.
It's just like a kind of like a bad luck. It's like if you live in the desert, are you a bad person because you live in the desert and there's no vegetation?
If where you live, all of a sudden, all the trees start dying.
Well, who says it's all of a sudden?
It does usually bode bad things. Like
You
foliage.
should have seen my neighborhood.
Well, all the trees started dying.
Yeah. Well, they didn't start dying. They were dying. Oh, wow.
Yo, Pasa's making some plays. Except
Not.
it's not a play when you just do that by yourself. Oh, here comes a haunt.
Loda's no mana, it's TP.
He's fine.
It's
He's fine. He's gonna get sent back and get all the mana he needs.
Now you go and finish killing the big
Look at
two.
S4. He's like, I'm a bat rider. I can do it.
Wasn't Roshan big before? Like bigger?
Feels like it.
Feels like he has
I think
shrunk.
But Lone Shirt and the Bear are quite large.
Yeah, I guess.
Roshan has fallen to
Like
the
Maybe just
bear.
and cheese gets picked up
Dire's top
by
tower
Emerald
is
Bullseye.
under attack.
Screw you, Loda.
He wants it all. All right, that's a Maelstrom Viper.
That's a sight.
Is that just to kill the Naga illusions? That's the.
Counter push, man. They don't have any.
Nope.
Seems to be a consistent theme.
Dire's
Good
I mean, it's
counter-push
also
on it.
damage once you get to Mjolnir. Put it on yourself, tank it up.
It is. Because if you're getting focused that hard, like having a Mjolnir is always really good.
Mjolnir with Radiance procs property, right?
Yes,
Like
it does.
Radiance sticks.
Procs
So,
off all damage.
yeah,
I'm
so,
telling you, that's the original Radiance counter. Five
right,
Mjolnirs.
so yeah, Mjolnir and no, wasn't it before like only on a physical damage, like attack,
No,
right?
just all
it was always all damage. Well, you get that plus corrosive skin, and the Naga is a sad person just for existing.
Just for existing.
Yeah.
And what I,
I
said
love
was
existing.
dark.
No, but it's like you shouldn't exist if you're.
Existing is fun. Sometimes.
I don't know the alternative.
Today, maybe less.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know the alternative, so I.
Well, it's not existing. Do you remember before you were born?
No, I don't remember. That's what I'm saying.
That's why it's not existing.
Get that pipe out
Maybe
of
it's really cool, and you just like get a mind like swap.
Should we go all religious up in here and say you're existing even before you were born?
Oh well,
are fortified.
there's a kill in the champ.
It's huge.
Base defended, sort of.
You just killed the champ. Why are you healing people that have?
Yo, Fata is just dying to these Naga illusions. Holy.
It's fine. He has a maelstrom.
The bear has cheese now, so it's not going to be that easy to kill it.
Oh,
this-
Pass is doing his thing.
He did.
No,
nice.
fine.
It's fine.
What a net.
All right, here comes the TP
Loda?
from Fata.
Oh,
Swell
Loda wants to
Impale's
see.
gonna hit
He can't.
Loda. He's on the low ground by himself, Song. Yeah, that's a good spell.
Yeah,
Ice
cheese
Lasso.
is fine.
No!
Wow, he meant to dodge that as well.
Did he pass the cheese?
No,
he ate it.
Yeah.
He ate it, yeah.
I thought the bear had all both
Yeah,
of
but
them.
then he gave it to Loda.
Damn, what a
before.
play. Fata though, no! Get him out of there! Chopper, please! Oh, there was no chopper, but Sokka's still doing work, man.
But
He's
he
not
doesn't
gonna
have any mana.
he don't
can't
need
do
mana.
anything.
Mech him.
That
Oh,
minus
Mech's
armor.
dead.
He has no buyback.
That's it, man. The weave. Oh, maybe
Oh,
not. Maybe not. EGM's down. Gem on deck.
Okay, do you want Baron
It's
base?
a triple for Bulldog, though. He's just going
the Baron first.
deep.
Kill the
He's
Baron
so
first.
dead.
Fata.
Bye-bye,
Yo,
Bulldog.
respawn in human form though. Here we go.
They don't have anyone else to help him. Fata's all on his own. It's Fata versus Alliance, boys.
Demon of Sigma, guys.
Oh,
And GG.
Wasn't there a movie called like something versus the world? Scott Pilgrim. No.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World, yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie.
That was the one with the kind of cool effects in it and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That was Michael Cera, right?
yeah.
Doing what Michael Cera does,
Which is
being awkward on camera.
Yeah, that's pretty much him. But he's really good at it.
Yeah, it's like he.
Like
might
it's an
be really-
endearing awkward, right?
Yeah. I mean,
You don't like him.
No. I mean,
No!
No, it's fine to not like him.
I like
Okay.
his character. I like the fact that he does really well.
I
his
feel like we
character.
talked very little about Dota this game.
Maybe
Partially my fault.
you stood up, and then that's when everyone gave up.
Dude, I couldn't sit anymore. Like,
Your bum was.
the chairs are fine, but it's just one of those days where standing was just not my thing. Or sitting, rather. Hi, James. Did you watch the
Right,
game?
Ducky.
Because we didn't really watch the
He
game.
probably loves that. Oh, give me more bubbles.
Loda got his radiance first.
Yeah.
GG.
Won the game. Well,
Well, it wasn't that, but it was a really nice factor.
I think Sigma played it really well in the beginning. Then they gave away a lot of kills, like questionably. And like I was saying before, like teams with Ancient Apparition and Viper, when they're ahead, it's a lot easier for them to stay ahead of the opposition. But when you start making mistakes and you have things like Naga Song, which are really good at being able to turn like bad situations into a good situation, then like Alliance always had the opportunity to come back. And since you have a Lone Druid and you have a Naga Siren, breaking high ground becomes significantly easier. So those mistakes that Sigma make are amplified. So.
And
also
also,
had
the
a-
song as well was able to set up so many kills on
Yeah, yeah.
supports, on Fato, on his Viper, whoever you wanted really. The song was a big factor. More powerful than Spectre, I felt.
They had a fight near Roshan as well. When they won the fight, they picked off 2 heroes from Sigma, and then they just took Roshan. And then all of a sudden, they started pushing bottom. And they couldn't really do anything. Like they got focused down by. They focused down the Naga, killed him, and he just had the Aegis. And they were just like,
Yeah. I think that's the only reason why he was so aggressive there, because a lot was used, and Fata played pretty nicely during that fight. I think he was targeting down the bear and bulldog for a bit.
He was so tanky.
And then he actually turned around and got rooted and died.
Yeah.
I don't know why he necessarily needed to get that close, but Ake came in and it was their tower, and that was gonna start steamrolling it from there on. But congratulations to Alliance, they win.
Not congratulations to Sigma.
No, congratulations to Sigma.
You lost.
You lost.
Ouch.
What's their score thus far? Should we find out?
Yeah, let's see.
Sigma?
I don't
Let's
trust
see if
myself anymore.
production's listening. Oh, production.
They got our back,
They
man.
know. They laid this
1
in.
and 7.
Who did Sigma beat? Was it Meteor Makers?
Yeah, of course.
They actually had a 0% win ratio on their screen, which
Yeah.
was wrong.
It's, I don't know.
Close enough.
Close enough. It's like 0%.
They are the opposite of Cloud9.
They are the opposite of Cloud9.
Well, you were talking about Cloud9 definitely going to LAN. Does that mean no?
No,
One more game.
if they need
If
to win one more game.
One more game.
So, but does Sigma not have a chance?
Yeah, I don't think they have a chance.
Okay.
I mean, they will maximum get 5 wins, and the guy that's now in 6th place has 4 wins.
Let's have a look at it again.
Let's have a look at it again.
I like this.
Yeah.
Bit.
I think it's Weapons pressing the buttons. Yeah, so, I mean, if Rockskis gets a win, then MIM can only tie, and it's really tough. Because they lose all the
Look at the
tiebreakers.
losses from 5th upwards. Like 2 is the max.
Yeah, 1-1, 2-2-2, and then you have Navi
Yeah.
with 2, which
Yeah.
I think if you swap Rockskis with Navi, not necessarily in that order, that's the guys that you're going to see at the LAN. Hoping for some Fnatic or Rockskis just making an upset, but Team Liquid and BP, they have it really, really tough.
Team
And
Liquid and Fnatic has the same score.
That's what he said.
Wait, one less game.
Yes.
Yeah.
One more losses.
It makes a difference at this point.
Yeah.
And then Sigma and MIM, I think they're actually, this is really interesting because these two teams, they're fighting for who gets relegated. Because one team from each division gets relegated, and then you get like a new team for the next season. But they're both from Europe West, so whichever of these teams does worse, they will get relegated. So they're still fighting for something. How awesome is that?
All right. Well, also someone who isn't going to get relegated and is fighting for something to go to LAN finals is Loda, and we've got him in the studio via the magic of the interwebs. Oh my
Yes.
God! Hello, Loda.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was big. All right. Next
thank you
week we'll be talking to EGM.
Oh, you want to? Yeah, sure.
So, guys, let's talk about the game. What questions do we have for Loda?
You didn't have any questions?
Yeah,
Break it
come
down.
on.
Break it down.
You always have the
Loda
question.
I have a
gives us
question,
the
but not about the game.
Okay, you can start with something outside the game.
sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so Loda, I want to get your opinion on some of the stuff that EG and I think Team Liquid's doing. They've been running a lot more carry mid, like Naga, Tinker, that kind of stuff. Whereas we see Navi and Alliance, they run it more the traditional mid, like Pucks and Storms. What do you feel? Is that where the meta is going? What's your opinion on that?
I think that. I think both styles obviously work. I think we've tried playing Naga mid a couple of times. Has gone quite well. But depends a lot on the players on the team, I would say. Because EG has RTC and he's kind of a carry player, but he likes to be in mid as well. He's a carry player, but he likes to play solo mid. So then Havos playing a carry Naga mid, it doesn't really feel like Navi to me. So I think it's more about teams than the meta.
Okay.
I have a question for you, Loda. It's also about Alliance in general and how they're doing right now. I think everyone, no one can disagree that Alliance is doing really well in general, but you're not just defeating every single person, right? Which was something that was happening at this point about last year. No one can actually win every single time, all the time. But the question is, if you look at your team right now and you think, okay, we need to be better in this, what do you need to improve on right now to be like TI4 winners?
I think we need to improve on our movement. We need to make sure we're not as predictable as we are sometimes. I mean, it's quite obvious in certain games. I mean, in the lineups we have where Aki is not doesn't have a hero where he can like control the game, like a Chen or I don't know, Axe or whatever. We tend to not have very good map control. We don't really get a lot of kills off. Our movement is not that good, so I think what we're trying to do is just work on that and switch around a bit. So, for example, EGM maybe will play jungle sometimes and try to lead a bit more, so we're not so stuck on who plays what. And other than that, communication, I guess. EGM said a funny thing the other day that he feels that sometimes that, like at this point, we all five of us kind of feel that we're good enough to make decisions. But that sometimes results in all five of us making 5 different decisions. So we kind of have to go back to go with one plan instead of 5 different ones.
Who is actually right now leading in terms of when there is connection and someone is talking? Who's the in-game captain right now? Is there one?
I mean, it depends. It kind of depends on who drafts. I mean, usually it's S4 and me, I would suppose. But now we gave Bulldog the chance to pick. S4 felt that Bulldog could try it out after I gave it to him. Nobody wants to pick on our team.
You're not gonna blog about that, right?
I was considering writing a blog on how angry I was at my team for like making me pick and making me take that responsibility. Yeah, exactly. And I was so angry. I just want to chill, you know, relax, play my carry, not have to think so much. But I felt it wasn't the time for it. But Bulldog is trying it out now, so I mean, I guess he will kind of be the in-game captain. He did say more today than he has done earlier. But I mean, yeah, earlier it's been me and S4, but now hopefully Bulldog.
We actually had a brief conversation where we said, like, do teams actually have meetings where they talk about what's currently hot in the meta and how to abuse it as a team?
Yeah, sure. We sit down and we talk what we think is strong and what we think is OP, how we rate certain heroes. I mean, I would say Ember, Lycan, Centaur are, in my opinion, the 3 strongest heroes right now.
But then you also decide as a team what kind of combinations or what picks you want to defeat those heroes if you go up against them, or?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, no matter who is picking, we will always say, for example, if we're playing a game and Bulldog is picking or whatever, and he doesn't ban Ember Spirit, he will say something like, yeah, I predict that they will pick Ember, and then we have this counter or whatever. I mean, it doesn't really happen that someone's just banning and then like, whoops, here this super OP is left, but... But I mean, sometimes it happens. In the beginning it happened when you didn't really know how strong Ember was.
Right.
And then you
saw Weapons play it.
Yeah. I had nightmares about Weapons Ember.
All right, any more questions for Loda, guys? I like the way no one's acknowledged his video. That's cool.
No, but it's
I
it's
couldn't
nice.
even tell.
No, I actually play in it, so it's nothing special.
Does it improve your gameplay at all?
It's warm. It's like when it's too cold, I just put this on for the gaming effect.
It's more comfortable for your headphones sometimes as well.
Yeah.
I do it a lot.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Many advantages.
Okay, I'm gonna lead out with one last question, and since you're sometimes like the controversial person in your team,
You're not anymore. You're really boring.
yeah,
Loda.
yeah, but that's I want to.
You used to be so crazy when you were younger, saying all kinds of smack, and now you're just so nice and serious, and you're just like, yeah, we played well, and we did this, and they were really good, and may the better team win. It's like, kill me.
Yeah, but I want to give them the chance, right?
Okay,
so,
yeah. All right, here we go.
there's lots of LANs coming right now. There's, of course, the DreamLeague, there's the ESL, but there's a lot of others coming around. Like, I don't know which ones you're going to and which ones you're not. But you will have the chance to play against the best teams in the world, not only on your own and on a LAN environment. Is there a player in particular that you want to say, I want to play against this guy?
Against this guy?
Yeah. Like, I want to play and beat him.
We're the media. We're creating storylines. Come on, Loda.
Yeah, I really hate DK Ice, you know.
Perfect.
And,
Daryl, we're
yeah,
on to you.
I have a very strong, angry feeling against him. Yeah, therefore I would love to beat him at Star Ladder if we are able to get there.
Yeah. What about ROTK? He's nuts.
Yeah, but the thing is, R2K and me is actually friends. Now this boring, grown-up Loda comes in and say, yeah, we're actually friends. But
Damn it.
yeah, he's actually one of the closest friends of mine in China.
Oh, really? Oh, that's really
Yeah,
nice.
we had a very cool Google Translate relationship when I lived there.
You ended up first talking to him with Google Translate or something? Like what?
No, but I mean more like heated. I would write something in English and then it would take like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he would respond with some... it was obviously translated, but it was charming.
No, pen pal. ROTK.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice.
Anyways, thank you for your...
That's a better story than the ISS.
I guess,
like
yeah.
that one. We're big you up in the media now. We're going to create love stories about you. It's going to be awesome.
That feels really
Well,
great.
thank you for your time. Congratulations again for your victory. You're one step closer to going into the LAN finals. But
How are we looking in the standings?
you are 6-2. We just had that before, but yeah,
I think they're third place so far.
yeah, you're third place, and
Yeah.
if you win 2 more games, you're in for sure. If you win 1 more game, you're 90% in. But remember, if you end up top 2, you don't have to play the first stage, and if you end up first, you actually choose who you want to play in the semifinals, which is really
Yeah.
cool. So you shouldn't throw games. Throwing games is bad.
You're behind Empire and Cloud9 right now, which have both lost the game, and you've only dropped 2. So don't
That's
drop
okay.
any more.
All right, I'll try to
Yeah.
bring that to my team.
Yeah, tell them.
Tell them how to do this.
Any shout outs? Any say hi to your sponsors, which are probably watching you? and-
Yeah, shout out to HyperX, Monster, XMG, and Racer. And also, some people have asked me to ask you guys to call Sing Sing. So I guess if you would be nice to me, fulfill my promise.
Yeah, he's busy playing Diablo with Dooney.
Really?
Yeah.
Sing? Yeah, he's here.
Both of them are
Is here?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on the phone with
He's
him right
on
now.
the phone right now to
Yeah.
sing. Well, we've done it for you though, Loda. We've called Sing Sing.
Okay, thank you.
So, wish granted.
great.
You get 1 a year.
See you later.
And we'll see you next time in the ASUS ROG DreamLeague. Take it easy.
Yeah, take care. Cheers.
Bye.
What a nice guy.
How was Sing Sing?
Pretty good. He said he was busy.
Oh,
I
okay.
couldn't say what he was doing.
Okay.
He's playing in D2L. Maybe that's...
Middle of the game here, Bruno. Give it a rest.
Okay.
Oh, it's nice to hear from Loda.
Yeah.
The spokesman.
Yeah.
The spokesman of the team.
Yeah, given the fact that
He's
Alliance
Yeah,
is
go
in the group in MYM as well as Sigma, I think they're pretty much cinch one of the top 6 spots.
I think so too. Yeah.
Surprised how, Europe turned out that way.
It's I think when we talk about Europe, we think a lot of the
Russians?
CIS teams.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Alliance and Fnatic. But in reality, it's mostly.
Fnatic have been really struggling lately.
But
America
that's
looks good
Fnatic.
right now. I know.
Well, okay. So here's the thing. Cloud9 not an A anymore.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
playing Star Europe. They're a European team. Team Dog not an A anymore.
Cloud9 in there
They have
to
3
get to choose.
at least.
But I think
European players.
within Dota 2 now, we've got great players across all continents. I
Yeah,
think
we do.
that's
Yeah.
the difference from this year compared to last year. Last year, it was the TI. It's okay, Team Liquid, they look okay, they can do some stuff. EG, they didn't get through the qualifiers.
They had Bamba.
Yeah, and
man, Liquid beat
I think
LGD.
this year we've got a lot of star power coming out of NA, which is going to make it really interesting.
Yeah.
For,
I agree though.
this
It's like
tournament and onwards.
for TI, there's no place that's underrepresented. You know what I
CS.
mean?
Seas. Yeah.
Well,
there's
Are they?
Titan.
Titan actually beat IG.
Yeah, and they
With
actually
3 stand-ins? Or 1 stand-in? 2 stand-in?
No, that was DK. DK had 2 standings, 3 standings, and they had these super long games.
Yeah.
That were really cool. But they actually DK won those.
No, I think Titan have potential, man.
I think CIS has got more to offer as well. I think Power Rangers.
Yeah, I was
doing
actually
some
reading
stuff.
They're awesome.
Gosu Gamers today. They had this thing that who do they think is going to go to.
The prediction for TI4.
They did something that I completely disagree with, or at least I don't think it's true. Is that they're saying, okay, there should be like this many teams from North America, this many from Europe, this many from China, this many from C, which I don't think it's. I think you bring the best teams, not like. But they said Titan and Scythe from C should be invited. So
Scythe, I don't think is worthy of an invite.
Scythe is Miracle plus.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
Titan is actually like a team.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
they're orange from last year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Without Mushi.
Without Mushi. Without their best player.
Big deal.
Hey, they have Yamate.
Yeah.
Not Mushi.
Not
Yeah,
Mushi.
but Yamate's still like really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't
What
say
was
he's not
Yamate
good.
playing last year?
Was
Was
he
he
even
in
on the
UFC?
team last year?
I think he was. Wasn't he in
was.
MUFC?
Wasn't
Or
No, he
like-
was not on the MUFC.
no.
And then
'cause
there were three.
Orange was on a
C
team
teams.
that won, or no, I'm sorry. He was
Zenith?
on a team that won games.
Zenith?
Wasn't
Zen-
it Orange?
No. What was
Wasn't
Zen-
Yamate on Orange with Mushi?
No.
No.
The current Titan has 4 of the orange players. And
Plus
then the
Yamate.
Chiefs. The
So who the hell did they
last
play for? I
mean,
got
it
brain
was
lag today, man.
Scythe. What was Ice Ice playing? What was the name of Ice Ice's team?
Zenith?
Well, then
That was TI2.
Then Yamate was
Yeah,
playing with
I think
Ice
so.
Ice.
I don't remember.
Well, whatever team Ice Ice was playing, Yamate was in that team.
Basically, the moral of this whole segment is too many roster changes.
Yeah.
Stay in your damn teams. Teamwork, hashtag dedication, hashtag I'm hungry, hashtag let's leave.
Hashtag tomorrow's games.
up.
We're back tomorrow, same time. Bruno's got a gun.
It's going to break the
Bruno's
viewers.
got a gun.
I'm like Janie.
VP versus Cloud9 up first. VP can actually, ruin Cloud9's win streak.
Not going to be on US East because VP has the
First spot, yeah.
first spot.
No,
That
no,
means-
actually.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, no, apparently no. Like they're doing something different. It's not going to be ASUS.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
they're doing like average ping things now,
Okay,
and
okay.
the admin showed me, and it's probably going to be in Luxembourg.
And then we got Na'Vi twice tomorrow. First up versus Rock's Kiss. That
Yep.
could be good. Rock's Kiss
That could
come
be
out
good.
strong sometimes, come out not so strong other times, but let's see what they do tomorrow. And then Media Makers versus Na'Vi will be the last game at 9:15. Media Makers, I really hope they bring out some interesting tactics. And I actually think, you spoke to some of them, and they said, yeah, we got some cool stuff we're going to bring.
Yeah.
And, they know they probably aren't going to qualify, but hopefully
they will bring up some
they're gonna
cool
bring,
stuff.
They're going to bring some strats for tomorrow. So that's tomorrow. Make sure you join us here again. We miss you. Hopefully you miss us. I fucking
the
hate
eyes.
Bruno. It's unbelievable. Don't send Bruno any more presents.